What's up, guy? In case you've been living on a rock, Skylines is a big city building game. This game is where you build a big city, like in the name, and there's a lot of things you could do with it. What are those things? Well, that's what we're gonna find out and more in this big comparison video. So, for the first time ever, welcome to the first episode of this new comparison series where we compare different games to their new counterparts. Without further ado, let's get right into this. So, number one is environment changes. Back in Skylines 1, there wasn't much about the environment. It was only grassy green. There was no seasonal changes. There was nothing else about it. With Skylines 2, there was more changes, including the addition of seasons. For example, it changes from summer to autumn or fall for people in the US. What this does here is that it changes the trees from green to yellow, or most of them anyway. In the wintertime, there's obviously snow, as well as snow-covered roofs as well, which is really cool. Before there would be like snow-covered lakes in this version, but unfortunately that isn't, unless it's going to be coming in the future game update or something. However, for spring, it doesn't look like there's any changes unless I'm not seeing anything. So if you do spot a tiny change in spring, can you let me know? Number two, I have to include roads because there's a lot of changes with them. Back in Skylines 1, there were a few selection of roads to choose from. For example, this is the highway version we got in the base game. Literally, what the hell is this? And not to mention the roundabouts are literally pre-built. Sure, you can change directions with them, but you can also just do this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this random stretch that happens with the roundabouts. And I mean literally stretched, like it just stretches across. And let's not forget about most other roads are locked behind DLC packs, like Map Pack 3 and literally whatever that DLC is. Literally no need to worry though, because most of these roads are now available for free in Skylines 2. Pros include asymmetrical roads, highways, actual roundabouts, cul-de-sacs. There's also a bunch of others out there that I can't name, including this. Like, seriously, do we even have drawbridges in Skylines 2 natively? If so, tell me how to get it, because I can't see it. Overall, it's a pretty high positive because this is literally what I wanted since Skylines 1, ever since I've been playing it for like 2 years. And with that, let's move on to number 3, which just so happens to be the user interface. Back in Skylines 1, the user interface looked like this for PC users. This is literally what I can call like the greatest design of 2015. And what did Xbox One users get? This. I mean, it is more console friendly, but it's not as cool as the other one. And now in Skylines 2, we have this as UI, at least for PC for now. Much more like the PC version of Skylines 1, but now you have stuff like milestones to the left, as well as an option for signature buildings for a zone. And now you have all the other stuff on the right of the screen, which is more nice. And plus, you can press I button on the top to get more information on what you need. Number 4 for me, at least, will be none other than existing building upgrades. Because before in Skylines 1, zone buildings can be upgraded, but not other buildings like an elementary school or fire station. Well, now you will see Skylines 2, not only can buildings be upgraded, even though they only change like instantly now, you can also upgrade existing buildings like the elementary school to have extension ways and stuff. And finally, number 5, for one I wanted to do, but I don't really think I will, or like what I do, is this isn't a comparison, but I want to feature in because this is my first time using mods in a game like this. I was shocked by the amount of mods that go into this, with the entire mod browser literally like take me away. Like, God, there's also an entire world here for hell's sake. Loki, that should be called a thumbnail. if it is the actual thumbnail for this. So that's what happened. There's a lot of City Skylines 2 comparisons out there that I think you may enjoy. This is my version of it. So if you want to see more like this, press subscribe button. It really helps. Okay, bye.